Hi everyone, I came on yesterday and made this card on camera and uploaded it this morning. For some reason my webcam decided not to have any sound on it. This is the second time it's happened. So I've tried everything and I eventually had to delete the software, re-upload the software, and it's working fine now. Crazy. But I did actually try to look how to do voiceover. Couldn't work it out for love nor money, so I'm going to come on and do the card again. Might be a few tweaks, but generally it will be the same card. So I have got my paper from the Tearoom Suite. I'm just going to grab the paper that I need, if I've any left. I think that's this one here. Yeah. I need a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock. You behave yourself. So that's in my brights selection. Once again, this is just how I keep my cardstock that I use for my cards, and it's a wood mount box, and my cards are in order of that. This was sent to me by Amanda, who at the time was my demo, but I'm now a demo myself. But I love this, and it's ideal for the front of these. So Coastal Cabana, I'm sure this is it, and I can just check it on the front there. Perfect. I need the stamp set, which I have handy because I was using it last night. I don't know if I've any of them cut yet. Let me just see what I've got here. Where did I put them though? And then this. No. I think I've put them in my safe place and I can't remember where that is. Typical. Nope, not in there. Oh, that's so annoying. Not there or there. Right, well, we're just going to need to do it from scratch. So I need the dies for it. So that's the... Let me just wait to find it. Spot of tea. And I need a large circle. I need a teacup. I need that little flourish. And I need the wee flower. There's 2 wee flowers, so that means I've got to cut them all separately. Oops, what was that? No, I don't want to sign onto Microsoft yet. Right, so let me move that out the road. Right. let's get cutting down stuff. So I've got my trimmer, and I'll just pull you back a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut this to 10 centimeters by 14.3, and that gives me a single 0.5 border all around my card. Then I want this cut down to, I can't remember, so we'll rule it out. That's cut down to 8.5 by 12.8. So I'll do the 12.8 first because that's what I'll forget first. 12.8 by 8.5. Put them into my wee bag there just now so I don't lose them. Then I need a piece of ribbon. I think I'll need to be buying more of this because I've only got my ribbon share of it, but I actually quite like it. So right, let me just measure roughly much I need and trim it about there. And I've just got a big ring with loads of ribbon on it sitting beside me. Right, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Sequins I'll get at the last minute. So now we just need to stamp and die cut. Oops, I'm going to put it aside me so I don't get in a hubble. Silly trimmer, the bits came off. I'll fix that later. Right. Back to the additional. Pull this in. Move my stuff out the road so it doesn't get trampled on. Right. Then we want a piece of Whisper White. I'm going to trim this down because it's too large. I'll zoom you out just a wee bit. Oh, I didn't really zoom you out, I lifted the camera up a bit. Right, so I'm going to die cut the big circle first, then I will stamp my flowers and that jargon, and then I will come back and die cut them. So let me just line that up there, run it through. And this is just on the standard platform, the thin die adapter and my cutting plates. I haven't got my magnetic platform, that's actually still with my old Big Shot because I think the magnets in it are done. I think I perhaps killed them because I was jamming quite a few on at a time, and I think, to be honest, I probably cracked them with using the precision base plate with it, which they do advise you not to do, but I did out of quickness and I probably goosed it, and I'm not doing that with my new one. So let me grab this. Now the other one I had done in black. This time I think I'll do it in a more muted colour. I think I'll go with grey granite because it tends to go with everything. So let me grab my block. And it's this sentiment here that we're using. I'll bring you down a wee bit again. And it's warmed with love, steeped in friendship. I just think it's a nice sentiment. And it goes with this set beautifully. So, right, so I want it kind of lined up. That looks good there. What I did was kind of lined up these two circles at the top and these two circles there. So I knew it was kind of central. Perfect. My chamois. Just dropped stuff all over the place. And I have got a little bit of Stampin' Mist on this because I rinsed it, cleaned it, and didn't leave enough water on it. So I gave it a wee spritz with my Stampin' Mist. Won't do it any harm, put it that way. Right, that in. I have got them done, so it's just flourish and my flowers. So, flourish. I'm going to do the outline in, let me think what greens I've used in this. Old olive. Right, I'll use old olive and then I will come back in with a second generation old olive so that it's a bit lighter. Right, come on you Minus. The only thing I don't like about these new stamp pads is that they fit two on a shelf in my Fernli holder, but some of them are a little bit tight, but I make it work. So close that over, I don't need that again now. Right, so we have got our outline. I'm filming. Can you get your school uniform off, please? I think I'm going to end up killing someone today. Right, now I'm going to stamp this twice just so that I've got a perfect. In fact, I think I'll do it 3 times because I think I want it a wee bit lighter. Maybe. Right, so let me clean that. And then I am going in with a stamped off version, so I'm going to stamp off here and then I'll come in over the top there. Just try to make sure I'm lined up right because I'm not the best at this part. That looks okay there. Oh, it's not great. Let me stamp off. And we're coming on. I'm just going to get my head over it a wee bit. Could be that I've actually got a wee kink in this when I put it down. Let it relax on. Hopefully that'll be a bit better. Yeah, that looks better. Much better. Right, now this one I want to stamp off twice. 1 and 2. just to see if I can get this even lighter. Ah, that's a mess. Never mind. We're going with the middle one. Hey ho. And just cleaning that off. Then we'll do our flowers. Sit in the middle, nice. Good boy. Right, place that there just now. Bring in my flowers, and I want Coastal Cabana. And what other ones have we got there? We don't have another blue, so I'm going to go with Bermuda Bay because I think that will go best with it. Because I want similar tones. And this is obviously going to be longer than the last video because I had all this pre-done. But I don't this time. So let me just ink this up. Now I've got one. And I'll do a few just in case I've got any mistakes. And I can die cut these at a later date because I'm actually doing another project with this set. Then I want my little block because that means I can do both colours at the same time. Right, let me see where I'm going with this. That way. So stamp off. Oops, there's a wee bit of stamp off there. That's better. And we're coming in around there. Like that. Lovely, lovely. So stamp off, then stamp on there. Really like that actually. I think I might do a full strength one right enough, just for a bit of difference. Right, so I need to clean these and then I'm going to go in with my Coastal Cabana. Oh, these boys are driving me insane today. All they do is argue constantly. Oh, right, that was Bermuda Bay. I can close off my old olive now. Open my Coastal Cabana. And I want just giving this a dry off because it was a little damp. That should be alright. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, that's alright. Let me just clean about it. Right, then we've got this one. So I'm going in full strength first of all. 1, 2, and I want a stamped off one for this. I'll just stamp down there and bring it on. Yeah, plenty now. So put that aside, and we need to die cut them now. So I'm just going to close over these. Oh, my arm is really sore today. I was actually in bed most of today. My pain levels were absolutely off the scale this morning. And to be honest with you, I actually cope with pain really quite well. It doesn't normally take me off my feet. This morning I was completely off my feet. there was just no way of me doing anything. Right, in fact, you know what, I'm going to cut this down so it's a bit easier for me to manoeuvre. Right, so let me put it this way, and we want this cut out, so just going to line it up as best I can. I hate when things don't line up perfectly, it just annoys me. That's okay. Ah, that's it. That'll do. Right. We've got a couple of flowers to pop out. So we'll have this one. And as I said, you could easily just fussy cut these. I'm just using the dies as I have them. Right, then we want a different colour, so we'll go down here for this one. Right, and then I want a cup cut out, so I've got that, and let's see, I've got a Coastal Cabana cup ready to go. Just need to cut it down a bit so it fits on. I actually done these last night because, as I said earlier, I am actually doing another project with this set at the moment. So I'm actually using quite a lot of it. Right, so let me just run this through. Oh. I'm back. And what I'm going to do is take one of the flowers out and just move it, cut another one, and then I will take them all off at the same time, really. I don't want to have to keep stopping and starting. So go around there, I think. That looks okay. I don't need to cut all the way through this time, I just need to cut that section. There we are. I can take all that off and get rid of the big shot now. Right. Now, let me just fix this up. So we have got our teacup. I can go back in so I don't lose them. We've got another flower. And a flourish. There we are. So that's the dies all put away. Not lost any, that's good. I can put that in the bin, put that at the side because I can die cut that out in a minute. Put them there. I need to put my stamps away. And I need to give the flowers a wee wipe because I didn't do that. Just a little quick scoosh around just to get the ink off. One, two, and I've been trying really hard, oops, I missed one of my dies, to follow Sam with her don't put it down, put it away. I'm trying really hard, and for my punches and that I've done great. I haven't been leaving them lying or but with my stamps I'm still needing that wee extra kick up the backside now and again. Right, so the frame, put that away, and now we can get on with assembling the card, which is actually very simple, and it's using a sketch from Freshly Made Sketches. That's it there. Now I'm going to probably need to turn the brightness down so you can see it, but that's the sketch there. Really simplistic, but I think it works perfectly. So I need my card base, and my order came in from Every Craft's a Pound, so I have got back my decal edged, which is just a must for me. The difference between the edging and the straight is just amazing. Right, so let me bring out the rest of my supplies that I've done. Right, so I'm going to keep this in front of me so I know my layout. Right, so this layer, I need to grab my ATG gun. This ATG gun's been very naughty now. It's been pulled apart twice in the last few weeks because the tape was going haywire. Right, so I'm just going back up this side because I actually missed the biggest majority of the edge, and then down the centre just to give it an extra wee bit. Place that there to small. Right, and as I said, I have roughly half a centimetre border all around. Oh crud, forgot to add my ribbon. So I'm just lifting that ever so slightly at the bottom and ever so slightly at the top, and it means that I can manoeuvre my ribbon under it. So I'm going to take my X-Acto knife wherever I put it. Where have I put the X-Acto? Sitting beside me. Right, so what I'm going to do here is actually just use my X-Acto knife, if I can, and actually just push that under. In fact, you know what, I'll peel that back a bit so it goes under properly, and I'll just place that down like that. Now for this part here I'm going to add a glue dot that just extra supports it while I'm working with it. It means it's not going to pull from underneath, so like that. Then for the top part, I don't know if I'll be able to lift that edge again, but we'll try. Yeah, it's fine, thank goodness. So I'm just tucking that under. Let me just manoeuvre that a wee bit. Whoops, too much. That's better. I just needed that tiny wee bit extra because it was puckering my paper layer, my DSP. If it was a thicker DSP, it probably wouldn't have mattered, but this DSP is very, very thin. Right, so let me just grab that glue dot under there. That's not even nearly straight, so we are going to need to lift that again. Ah, crud. Just put my pokey tool through the DSP. Oh, lordy. Right, let me just manoeuvre this slightly. So around there I think's better. Right, and then I just need to manoeuvre this little glue dot, if it'll go. Aha, it did. Right, now we've got that part done. I need to add this one in, and that's going on under here as well, so I didn't really need to stick that down just now. Ah! This went so much better in my first video. Right, Tombow. I just took the wrapper off because it was getting grubby, but it is Tombow. Might be out now. There we go, that'll do now. Right, so that is going under that tape, the ribbon layer, so that it goes on nice and smoothly. Now I'm lining it up with the other side of my DSP, so I'm trying to be careful. Make sure it goes corner to corner. That's close enough for me. Right, now that that's down, I can add another wee glue dot in the middle here to keep that anchored, because I don't want that moving about too much. So I'm just going to lift the centre and pop a wee glue dot under. That's it. Right. Grab my other Tombow, because I am pretty sure that old one is out. Right, and we need our Steeped in Love is going down near the bottom. Our teacup, oops, need to colour that in a little bit. So I have got some Early Espresso. Oops, my handle's not popped out either. Ah, come on. Jeez, I'm sure there's somebody out there hilariously laughing at the fiasco that is my video today. Right, then I need my water. Give it a wee squidge on the back of my hand, just to get the water moving a bit. There we go, that's for tea or coffee in there, whatever they wish. Right, so we're going to pop this down with Tombow, and I'm going just spotting it on the scallops. And we're going about halfway with it. Just there. Right, then we have got our cup. So I'm going to just add a few dimensionals, because I like to add a bit of dimension into it. Make sure everything's not on the same level and just looking a bit boring. So I've got 3 there, that should be plenty. Take the backs off, and as you see, that was just the edges of my dimensionals. It's absolutely fine. Chop it to what size you need and use it. It is perfectly good to use. Right, so that's going on there. Then I've got my little flourish, and that's kind of popping around the side of my cup. Okay, in fact I think I might need to manoeuvre that slightly, because I've put the cup up a little too near. If you notice here, the friendship's got a slight bit of space between the cup. So I might need to manoeuvre that a wee bit. Maybe put it about there. That's fine. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Tombow. You don't need much on these wee embellishments because Tombow is very, very strong. So I'm just going to position it just under the cup and coming round. Just give it a wee second to adhere properly. Then we have got our 3 flowers. 1, 2, 3, and I put 1 down below and 2 up above on the last card. So I'll do the same again. Again, just a wee bit of Tombow. 1, that's that on the edge of there. Bit of glue. Then we've got 2. These can go in different directions, they don't need to be all same. And then 3. There. Then last little touches, I used some of my iridescent sequins, and I used the blue shade. I just had to get them out my drawer. I'm just going to tip them onto here, so I've got a wee selection on each side. I'm going to grab my glossy accents, and I want one up here, one there, one there, one here, one here, and I'll do the other one up there because I did have one down here, but that's now covered, and I had one in the inside of the ribbon, but again I've moved the ribbon over slightly, so we just need to work with what we've got. So I'm just dipping my wee pokey tool in so I can lift it. Blue. Is this blue or is it green? Don't know. Doesn't really matter. It's blue. Then I want a smaller one. That can go there. And a tiny one can go up there. Then I want another smaller one for here. And that's it. That is our card done. My gosh, 40 minutes to make a card. Oh, sacre bleu. Anyway, I like both. There is subtle differences, but they are very similar in the layout, and the colours are obviously the same for the main features. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and thank God there's maybe sound now. So I hope you have a wee go and have a try at that challenge yourself. I'll leave the challenge link in the description bar. I will also leave a link to my blog post for this so that you can get some tips and ideas from my blog. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back if you watched my silent one. And I hope to speak to you soon. Bye for now.